And we are live. Hi, everyone. If you're stopping by, we are talking about The Ending Writes Itself today by Evelyn Clark, which is VE Schwab and Kat Clark as an author duo. So this should be a fun live show because I left my copy in the other room. My bad.
Oh, I forgot mine too.
It should be an interesting live show talking about everything in this book. I have thoughts, and I'm sure you guys do too. Let's start with introductions and what you think we might rate it from the beginning. Then we'll discuss if we change our ratings at the end. So if you're on my channel, hi everyone, I'm Amanda, and welcome to Amanda's Booktopia. As we talk about this book, I am very much interested in hearing everybody's thoughts. Right now, thinking maybe it could be a 3-star. Could change as we go. I could be top down. But yeah, that's what I think so far. Oh, head that way.
Hi guys, I'm Clint from Readers. If you don't know who I am, do you actually are ever on my channel or Amanda's? We're on each other's all the time. There's Amanda. I'm currently sitting at a 3-star. This wasn't bad. It wasn't good. And then I predicted the twist, so it had to be rated down a star from a 4 to a 3.
I also predicted it.
I predicted who the main bad guy was from the very beginning.
Yeah.
This just felt obvious. But if you like thrillers, or if you've never read a thriller, this is a really good introductionary thriller.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I agree.
And then we'll go down last but not least.
Okay. Sorry, I am sick, so I will be coughing throughout this live. But I am Stephanie, my channel, Stephanie's Bookverse, and I honestly was gonna say 3 too, but I could also be talked down. I feel like I liked parts of it quite a bit, but
it
really did not stick the landing.
Yeah,
there were parts of it that I was like, oh, I'm having a good time, I'm invested, but it just didn't pull it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
And Jackie was supposed to be here, but unfortunately something came up with her, so that's why she's not here. But we're still going to have our discussion, talk about what happened in this book. So I'm
be warned.
I'm definitely interested in hearing everyone's thoughts.
Be warned, spoilers from here on out.
Yes.
After we give ratings, we're always spoilers from here on out.
Yeah.
And if you haven't read the book yet and you don't want spoilers, go read the book and then come back.
Yes.
And tell us what you thought.
Okay. Well, I agree. I thought that the person who did it. Oh, whoops. We're following questions.
Well, you're talking about a character anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Characters. I mean, I thought it was kind of fun to have them be the different genres that they write, and I think that they leaned very much into the stereotypes that go with those genres, which was clearly intentional. So,
but then that made it. But right there is what made it where I knew who the bad guy was, because she wasn't a stereotype of any genre.
Yeah.
Where all the others were stereotypes of their genre,
and she was just there.
Oh my god, I'm scared! Oh my god, I'm just gonna hide right over here in this corner and shake.
Yeah,
she
happened to be everywhere. She just kind of pop up, and they're like, "What are you doing in here?" Oh, just kind of looking. Okay, what? Yeah. The interactions between them, I don't know. Okay, what I liked that they did was I actually liked how they went from being mainly POVs of the next person that was going to die. I actually found that to be pretty fun, to be honest, because then when you jumped into the next POV, you're like, oh, dead. Oh, dead. You know, like, I actually thought that was a really fun way to do it, to be honest. Like, that was probably one of my favorite things of the book, was that aspect of it. I thought it was really, like, an interesting way to do it.
Right.
I will say, I don't like the fact that we knew who Priscilla was too soon.
That's true. It was revealed quite early.
Yeah.
It was like revealed with Rufus like way too early in the story. And I was like, well then, okay, you're literally setting her up to be a red herring. Because you're telling us that she's not who she is. So you're going to make us think she's the killer. I'm sorry, that's too obvious. She's not the killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just didn't have very good twist. And then the twist that the dude living on the island was wearing his hat. Like, did we not all see that coming? Like,
I mean, I kind of hope that it was a ghost just to, mess with us a little bit.
Oh, I thought the whole time it was just like the groundskeeper. Like, legit, that's what that was what I thought was. It was a groundskeeper. And that's what it was.
Same. But my brain went, well, they said everybody was gone. And then he just randomly appeared, and I'm like, you're literally only here so that Kenzu can survive.
Exactly.
Which I thought was kind of, no offense, kind of weak.
Yeah.
One of them survives, and let's write an entire book about the entire thing so that I'm telling the truth without actually telling the truth.
Plus, he signed a document that he couldn't, really talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, and honestly, he got, skewered through the abdomen, and he was, hanging by the thing, and then they were able to just, sew him up from the outside. It hit nothing internally. Because if you hit something internally and you just sew up the outside, the internal stuff is still going. It's still doing its thing in there.
Well, no.
You would know.
Scotland dude, the Scottish dude, sewed him up on the outside so he'd stop bleeding, and then they got him to a hospital.
Still, it missed literally everything internally. This giant horn thing.
Antler, yeah.
Everything. You didn't hit any.
That was so unbelievable to me.
Liver. If you're going through this abdominal area, you're hitting absolutely nothing, but it was to the point where you were hanging on this thing and unconscious. What are we doing?
It made no sense.
No.
And then it was also anticlimactic how Kate died. Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to drown because I refuse to give up the golden book.
Yeah, because see, what I thought was going to happen is she was going to come back.
Plus, I thought she was a strong swimmer.
Yeah, I was waiting for her to appear at the hospital and kill Priscilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right as Eleanor, I was expecting Eleanor to walk away and a nurse to come in and it be her.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been a bigger twist.
Yeah, no way she just let herself drown. Because she could have gone back and gotten the book. It wasn't that far out. If she would have swam over, she would have been the only one who knew it was there. She could have waited till there was no storm and gotten the book back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just seemed really unbelievable to me overall.
And also, if someone's going out in a teeny tiny rowboat in the middle of a storm, you let them. Odds of them making it to the shore are slim to none.
Yeah.
Let her go and let her get taken out naturally. You don't got to chase her. You don't got to jump on the boat.
Right. And the so-called Rufus, whatever his name is, I can't remember his real name. He took the boat and left them there.
Yeah, I know. He was actually kind of a funny character.
He's one person died. I'm out.
I'm not again. I am kind of with him.
Yeah.
Oh no. Did he leave before someone died?
He left before he knew.
Yeah.
Before he knew, at least.
I think they might have already been dead, but he didn't know it.
That first girl that fell or got pushed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how the timing lined up.
I think he left because he got hit over the head with the pool cue.
Well, he left because he got hit. He left because he was feeling disrespected. He left he wasn't comfortable in the cottage. Like, yeah.
I mean, I was like, waiting for them to all die in the end.
He's like, my uncle's going to promote me, so fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't have to be here. I don't have to do what you say.
Yeah, like all of them had stuff to lose, but he didn't really. He's just like, I was kind of in here for the fun. Like, I'm out.
I'm like, why even give him us? Like, why give him a POV, in my personal opinion?
Yeah.
I know. I feel like we could have just had that the boat was gone, and then we would have been like, did he actually go, or is he the killer?
Yeah. That would have been more fun.
Yeah. No. I just... Because I feel like I was kind of in it when we were going, like when they were kind of getting knocked off, right? When Sienna had died, and then like the next person died, and the next, but like I was kind of enjoying
Malcolm falling off the cliff.
Yeah, like as we were jumping between the POVs, I feel like that part there I was fairly invested in, and I was like, oh, reading it. And then I'm like, what? No.
And I'm sorry, Kat kept talking about her mom being a writer. She never talked about her writing.
Yeah.
So it's like when it got down to, oh, I submitted that because I used AI. I was like, oh, you're this is a pointed thing about AI right now, and you're like really wanting that to be honed in right here.
I honestly thought what it was going to be is she was going to submit one of her mom's books.
I thought so too.
Look, it's like, it was good. It was just like the luck of the draw type thing. And she didn't get published because she was XYZ, whatever. And since I was XYZ, this is why they accepted yada yada, and make a point with that. That's what I thought they were going to do with it. I didn't think they were going to go AI.
Yeah, when they brought in the AI, I went, okay, Victoria, y'all have some pointed opinions about AI.
I feel like everyone does, but I feel like the point you're making here is AI can write a book good enough to get published. AI can write a book good enough that human publishers cannot tell the difference. That's the point I heard.
I was also waiting to see if it was possible the original writer of that book they were supposed to write the ending for, forget his name. I mean, this book is a little slightly forgettable.
Arthur.
But, yeah, the author of the series they're trying to end the series for. I honestly thought like he wasn't dead. He was gonna come back and be like, "Oh, look, I'm here. I did all this." Like I thought he was gonna like be the one who killed everybody just to get them off the island because it's his island.
That would have been a crazy ending, as if he was killing them and taking theirs to decide which one he was going to use.
Yeah,
and if they were dead, no one would know. That would have been cool.
It would, or when Argus appeared, I was like, okay, this is actually Arthur.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Like maybe Arthur hit his head and he doesn't know he's Arthur.
Right, like maybe his groundskeeper drowned and they like, or maybe they, whatever, you know, I don't know. Like,
yeah, because they looked so similar, and when they pulled him back up, they didn't realize it was Arthur. They're like, Argus! And because he had like, didn't know who he was, they had to tell him who he was, and they thought he was Argus because maybe he had like a scar or something on his face that made it where they couldn't tell it was Arthur.
Right, like I felt like all of my ideas were better than what it actually was.
Yeah, I really wanted it to be Arthur, that he came back from the dead. Like he was never actually dead. He's the one like doing all this. I feel like that would have been more fun, especially since he was standing at the top of the house because Malcolm and that other guy were right before Malcolm fell off the cliff.
Oh, Jackson.
Yeah. So they were like because Malcolm turned and he saw him in the house right before he fell off the cliff, and like at the top of the house. And I'm like, is that him, the author? Like, because why? I didn't understand why the caretaker would be at the top of the house all of a sudden, like for no reason whatsoever. Like he's just standing there watching. Like, why would the caretaker do that? Like, it would make more sense if it was the author watching him fall to his death. That would have been more fun.
I know. I also think it would have been a funny twist if it was the YA author. Like I thought that one would have been funny. So when her POV popped up,
oh yeah, was it Maggie? Was that her name?
Yeah, wouldn't that have been funny?
Millie.
Millie,
Oh,
yeah.
Millie. Yeah,
When
I can't talk
that
to her.
have been so funny though if it was like actually her all along.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this would be really cool if she's the killer because she's blaming it all on Jackson right now.
Right, and she was just dumb the whole time too, right? Like, not that she was. Obviously she was very like I'm sorry. Like it was very exaggerated because she was the YA author and they were playing into that, but she did not she did not make the brightest like things, and she did very odd things which we later had explained by like her PTSD and OCD, but
yeah,
I don't know. I think that would have been.
I also felt like we spent a lot of time in Sienna's POV.
Yeah, a lot.
And I felt like I wish we had, like, instead of just, I kind of wanted to get into everybody's head. I wanted each character to have a point of view, because I felt like that would have rounded it out a little better, because we have all these cast of characters that I felt like would have been more interesting if we got into everybody's head and not spend so much time with just one person.
Yeah, I mean,
until she dies. Like,
I think that's probably why I liked the part where we were jumping so much, is we were kind of like going between them.
And another thing that made it obvious that Kat was the killer, I don't remember her having a POV.
Yeah.
Until like
she
if
did,
she did
one
it was,
chapter in the beginning.
Well, I know she had the POV of the prologue. The Once Upon a Time is in her POV at the very beginning.
I think there was at least a couple of chapters. I think there's at least 2 of Kat that I can remember.
I can't remember her having a full POV that was like the others.
Yeah.
It wasn't very so it was like, oh, this is obvious. And I was like, please don't make the obvious be the actual killer. And she beat Millie with the book. Okay, she's the killer.
Well, they said it in the book. I think what they were going for was like, you don't think it's the obvious because it's too obvious. And I'm like, yeah, it was too obvious.
And I was also waiting for Millie to wake up, because all she did was hit her in the head with a book.
It was a golden book. It was metal.
It was a metal book, and she hit her repeatedly in the head.
Like very, very heavy.
Oh, I thought she only hit her like twice.
No, I thought she hit her several times.
She hit her twice.
But still, hitting somebody with a metal book.
You know how heavy gold is, dude? That's
like isn't it gold and like encrusted with jewels and stuff on the cover?
Heavy.
Dude, I thought she just knocked her out. Millie was gonna wake up later.
Book. No, it was like a solid book.
I mean, that would have been interesting if Millie would have like awoken and then like saved Priscilla. Yeah. Then we wouldn't have.
Priscilla isn't even her real name.
Then we wouldn't, or Anne. We wouldn't have needed Kenzo to survive in the end.
I really just think that one, like, yeah, like maybe you would have survived it, but weren't they making a big deal about the fact that there was a storm and boats couldn't get through it? Like that was.
Yeah.
So he just like radioed and a boat just hippity hopped on out.
Plus, Kenzo also predicted the ending himself.
And like, if he could have been radioing for a boat all along, this groundskeeper guy, why didn't he after the first person died? Like, what a psycho.
Did the groundskeeper know?
Like, if he's in the house and he's seen all these people die, why isn't he doing something?
Like,
yeah, he saw the guy fall, but
yeah, so like he knew one person.
Oh no, he didn't see the guy fall. Kat did. Kat was the person in the window, and she made the comment about it, saying that I was in the window.
Anyone was dead this whole time.
Well, we didn't know he was there, so no one saw him.
He was like sneaking in and out of the house. He knew what was going on. They didn't know he was there, but he was like sneaking in and out of the house. Remember, he like was trying to like find the book.
So in my head, I'm like, then he could have caught Kat doing something suspicious, and he could have just told people it's Kat.
Right. Or like he could have radioed him like,
Kat, hey, Kate, whatever.
By the way, someone died out here and these people are like going crazy. Can you please send someone? Because I don't want them to sit in this house with a body for a couple days.
Yeah.
Or was he like, I know what you did last summer, or I still know what you did last summer? Like, where they were like, I don't want to get involved.
I mean, that's
so I don't die.
Like, that is so minimally involved that you just call someone out.
Yeah.
Did he really not know anything bad was happening, yet he just happened to go be walking about when Kenzo was bleeding out and found him? Like, it was,
Right.
I really like that stretch in there. I feel like that's my 3 stars, is like that stretch of where we're jumping POV to POV and like the next is the one who dies and stuff. Like, that was actually a really good time. I enjoyed that part. I was invested.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fun.
That
other than that, I'm like, me.
See, that gives me hope for them in the future. Like, this is their first thriller.
Yeah.
That maybe in the future we might get a better thriller.
Yeah.
Just like I'm still hoping Holly Jackson gives us a better adult thriller. Like, that was her first attempt at an adult thriller. Even though I enjoyed it, it's like it's not as good as like her other stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, I want more of an adult.
I kind of would like to see, since, they just did a thriller together, I love to see VE Schwab and Kat Clark do a fantasy together.
You know what this could have benefited? Because if we're supposed to believe the ending, this should have been YA.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like age the characters down. And these are writers who are potential.
Yeah, like
no one's been published. High school seniors. And then we would have believed the ending of him, oh, I survived. Because YA thrillers are so unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's adult thrillers that are a little bit more realistic.
Yeah. It did feel very YA to me, yeah.
So it's like that ending of, oh, it's actually Kat. Oh, he's pulling himself off the antler.
Yeah, like, I usually when you're stabbed, like when you pull yourself off, you gush. Like, and it's an antler. This thing is big. Like, it's huge, right?
Yeah.
Like, not huge, okay, but like you don't hang up or display antlers that aren't large. There's not really much point to it. Like, unless you got stuck on one of the tiny little tines, but then it wouldn't have come all the way through. But you pull yourself off, and like you could have survived to that point. That actually is not the unbelievable part. It's what would have been more believable is if the dude would have found him impaled by that and then not taken him off. And then they got the doctors there to save him. But like, once you take yourself off of that, all of that pressure that was stopping the bleeding is gone, and you're just going to gush.
Like, well, if the guy would have found him, he could have cut that antler off, and the antler could have stayed, and he could have got him back to his cabin.
Yeah, right. Like, it would have made sense if it would have still been in him. But I think once you pull it out of him, I just don't see how he survives. Because, like, how long is it going to take to get out there? Sewing him up from the outside is kind of helpful, but not super when you're like, there's internal stuff going on. Like, how would an antler miss? Like, I can't get over it. How would an antler miss literally everything?
Yeah, that's so weird. It kind of gave me Megan Lolly vibes. With the like, that's not my name. What we did to survive. That kind of feel.
Yeah, which is why I said this could benefit more as a YA.
Yeah. I don't think Steph's ever read Megan Lolly because
the look on her face.
It's not really something that Steph would really read.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm like, don't want you to have to.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it gave me those kinds of vibes because of the YA-ness feel, and like the way like it was so kind of unbelievable.
Yeah,
kind of gave me that like the writing style too felt very Megan Lolly.
I'm also a little surprised. How big is this golden book that she could like lift it? Because have you guys ever felt like?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Like, is this a solid gold book or is this like a gold plated book? Like, what do we got?
Or gold edges?
Well, they said it was a solid gold book.
Because that's.
I'm assuming it's this like.
It's about that size.
Like, it might be like a little bit thicker because it's a Well, it's a thriller. It's his very first of the
Okay.
10 whatever series.
So it's probably about this. Because in my head, I was thinking of, okay, have you ever been to like the old Catholic churches or whatever, where they have like the giant books, the giant Bibles that they read? Like, that's what I was imagining in my head. I'm like, how did she lift that? Like, gold is heavy. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was picturing something more like this because it's the very first book of his series.
And how is she expecting to get off the island with it when there's no boat?
Well, she
was just going to kill everybody and wait for a boat to return.
Yeah, a boat would come and she'd be like, oh my gosh, they all died.
But like, they killed each other. I hid.
She could have just waited for that agent to come back.
For Eleanor to reappear.
Like, just hide out and wait for the agent to return to unlock the safe. Yeah. And then be like, hey, everybody died, but I survived.
I loved that little like page we got of her returning, grabbing their cell phones and stuff, and just looking around going, I see blood. I'm just gonna pack this up and then I'm just gonna turn around and leave.
Out of there.
I was like, what the hell?
I think she expected it. I feel like the agent expected all this to happen. I really felt like that.
It felt like, okay, I also am gonna say I think it's highly unrealistic that like none of this got out. If I lived in a boonies town, which I did growing up, if there was a massacre just like on an island next to us, that would be the gossip for the next 5 years, 10 years. Generations would be talking about this. You're not paying off enough people to keep this quiet.
Right.
No way.
Yeah, that, like I said, it should have been YA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it truly felt that way the whole time.
Yeah, I really felt about it.
With VE Schwab, her YA like horror with like Gallant shows that something like this would have been interesting.
Yeah.
And she could have added a ghost.
Yeah. Make it slightly paranormal because
it would have been funny as hell.
Is he dead or is he coming back from the like?
It would have been funny as hell when Eleanor opened that safe when you heard him speak. You see the ghost appear right next to her.
Yes.
And she goes, and either scream and have that reaction, or her just be completely unbothered and just be like, "Hi, Arthur."
I could see that.
I just looked up Kat Clark, and she is a YA novelist who pivoted into the publishing industry.
Well, that makes sense.
So yeah, she's YA.
So why didn't they write a YA?
I think it was just marketed wrong, is how I feel.
I think it is adult though, because it is like you wouldn't see this in YA. There's too much like killing.
I mean, there's a lot of killing in YA though. I've read a lot of YA where there is.
Girl, are you reading the right YA thrillers? There's a lot of death these days with
have you read it? You're not supposed to die tonight by Kaylin Bayron?
But our youngest character is 22, so that wouldn't be YA. But it feels YA.
Well, if they would have aged it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe at least new adult, maybe.
Yeah, new adult. Still would have been more believable.
Yeah, it just I am so disappointed though, because I do feel like that like stretch of what I don't even know how many pages it was, but it was actually I was invested. I was hoping during that time that I was hoping it would end up being different than what I thought it was, and then it didn't. But like I liked it.
I think our series would have been better.
How did Kate kill Kenzo? I get that she strangled him.
Kenzo?
But
it wasn't Kenzo.
Jackson. Oh, yeah. Like how?
With one of his exercise bands.
Well, yeah, with the exercise band, I get that. But her being described as as thin as she was, and him being slightly bulky and a runner and stuff, how did he not
It's the exercise
out of it.
You can't get your hand under them. So
Okay.
it'd be really hard to get your hand under those exercise bands.
Well, I still would have expected more of a struggle, at least, of him knocking the chair over or something because of his body type compared to hers.
I think of all the people to have her like strangle, that was probably the poorest choice. I also, though, like, those bands are pretty stretchy. Like, I kind of feel like it would be a little hard to, like, you'd have to, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, and I have those bands. I think it might be kind of hard to do. Maybe
like,
not.
I'm just picturing when they went back to the room, he was just sitting in the chair. There was no sign of struggle, nobody heard anything. He didn't yell out. He didn't, what?
Yeah, that is weird.
With his body shape as a runner.
Yeah. He would just like shove himself backwards into whoever it was. That's what I would have done. And I don't know nothing about fighting.
And she would have been able to like let go.
Yeah. Like if he would have just backed into her, he would have fallen on her and she would have been mushed.
Like, why didn't she just bring rope into the room with her? Yeah. Wouldn't that be easier?
And also, you strangled somebody. It no longer looks like each one did suicide or an accident. Right. You finally committed a murder.
They figured that out when they found his body.
Yeah. So it's like one could appear, fell down the stairs. Malcolm with his grieving committed suicide because of his wife dead, blah, blah, blah. But then you strangle someone.
I think she was trying to...
Malcolm wasn't exactly grieving. I mean, yes, Malcolm was grieving, but I don't think that would have been...
we knew that because we were in his head.
Well, yes, but we could have believed that could have been believable to the cops.
Or that
but he was...
Yeah, or Jackson pushed him.
Before he fell off the cliff, he was going on and on about how, like, somebody killed his wife.
Well, there could also be he proved that nobody killed his wife, that it was an accident, he cried. They could say all this stuff.
Yeah, like I do
like at least she should have hung Jackson, not strangled Jackson.
Yeah.
Or she could have just poisoned him. Or like made it look like alcohol overdose or something. Like or alcohol poisoning or something. Like she could have done something.
It would have been a lot easier.
Because I'm just thinking of Jackson, like if he would have hung himself, it would have been believable as a committed suicide because he accidentally killed somebody. So now it's driving him crazy.
Yeah, like I agree. I think
but just to be sitting in a chair, facing forward, hands on the table, choked, it's no longer a suicide, it's murder.
Yeah, and I also I think that her hitting Millie too, she could have played that off as like she literally had a crossbow or something?
Yeah.
Like aimed at this woman. I thought she was going to kill her. You totally could have sold that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she could have looked at Priscilla and like, I thought she was going to kill you.
Yeah.
I thought it was her at first, and at least for a second. Then I realized that she seems like she doesn't seem as evil. I don't feel like she was evil enough to do what Kate was doing.
Mm-hmm. I just also feel like, what really was her motivation for killing them all? Like, what was the point?
She wanted the book.
Okay, but she could have still had the book. Don't tell anyone you found it and sneak it off the island. Or, like, leave it somewhere.
I think in her mindset,
like, it just didn't feel like it made that much sense for her to keep killing them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really get that. Like, she wanted the book. Okay. No one's trying to find the book but you. Like, no one but the old man and her even cared that much. Like, people mentioned it, but no one was hunting for it.
They all thought it was a myth.
Yeah. Like, I really think wild. Like, it made no sense that she felt that was necessary. Like, I get that she just kind of casually killed Sienna. She, like, that was almost accidental. Like, kind of opportunistic, right?
Yeah, she poisoned her tea and
And
she was wobbly.
Kind of gave her a little nudge down the stairs, right? Like, yeah, she killed her, but like that one wasn't I'm going to take everyone out. That was like I have an opportunity.
So that's why, like, in my head, when Jackson got killed, I was like, what's the point?
Yeah, that was
because everybody thinks Jackson killed Malcolm. Mm-hmm. Why would you kill Jackson?
Exactly.
It just shows that there's another killer.
Kill Millie next, because then there's that passageway between Jackson and Millie's room, and then everyone's like, oh my gosh, it really is Jackson.
Yeah.
Then just leave everybody else alone.
Yeah, then everybody else just leave together.
Yeah, and then you have a good excuse to be like rushing off the island. People aren't going to be searching your belongings. Like, get off there with the book and get out.
Yeah, like, what was you going to do with the book anyways? You can't really do much with it without people, like, even if you try to sell it, people are going to, like,
market.
Figure out it was you.
Black market.
Black market. And, like, you could also sell it for the gold, to go someplace that's kind of sketchy, and they, like, you won't get as much, but that, like, can you imagine this much solid gold? Whew, that's money.
Like, every page is solid gold with writing on it. Like,
you're gonna get a lot. They're gonna get a lot.
That's how many necklaces and rings.
Yeah, so like you could make money off it, even if it wouldn't be as much as people knowing it was like the Arthur Fletch book and yada yada. You'd still be making a lot
because she could always melt it down too. Remove the gems, melt it down, and
or just like bash it up. That thing is not very hard to break. Solid gold is very soft.
Yeah.
Like she could have done something. It didn't.
But I don't know if she's that smart.
She's pretty intelligent, honestly.
She was quiet the whole entire time.
Her way in, she was able to solve all the mysteries to find the book. She was able.
True.
Like, know that, like, go steal the sleeping pills, drug the tea. Like, she did a lot of things smart, and she made some decisions. But I feel like it was more in the moment of her not caring anymore, right? Where she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
Also, her hunting her with a crossbow. I was like,
where'd the crossbow come from?
Well, and also, how do you have that good of aim when you've never held one before? That sounds like it'd be really hard to do, actually, because I've done archery a little bit, and I was not good at the beginning.
Same. I'm like,
those are easier. I've never used those.
But and in my head, they're all writers, so someone's gonna have carpal tunnel. You know how hard it is to pull that stuff back with carpal tunnel? The little cord?
Yeah.
So you can put the thing in and then shoot? Trust me, I've tried. My mom's ex-husband had a crossbow, and I couldn't get it halfway.
Yeah, like
carpal tunnel.
I feel like it's unlikely that she would be able to hit a running target with a crossbow. Like, that's actually kind of unrealistic.
Especially when she's the YA author.
Well, no, she was a newbie author. She wasn't. The YA author was pointing her at her, like, point blank. Like, there was, like, 2 feet.
I was like, if it was Kenzo, I might be able to believe, because he made a comment about, I've studied all type of weapons because of horror.
He might have, like, he was a dude, bro. I could see him going and doing crossbow stuff just because...
Is it just me, or does some of these, like, authors, you could possibly, like, picture in your head who the author would have been that would have been called?
Are you thinking of Pierce Brown?
Yes. For Jackson, I thought Pierce Brown.
That's exactly what I thought too.
That's what I was thinking too.
With the married duo, I was thinking oh god, Perkins and
I was thinking Alona Andrews.
Oh, yeah. Different genre. Well, I was thinking each of the, like, I was trying to figure out, like, who are these authors supposed to be? I was thinking Priscilla was like a Nora Roberts-esque romance author. before we found out it's Anne. Because she was supposed to be like slightly older and wiser. So in my head, I was picturing like
very
an older,
put together, very like.
Yeah, I was thinking like Danielle Steele, Nora Roberts, Debbie McCumber type of thing. For Kenzo, I was thinking someone more like Josh Mallerman, Paul Tremblay type.
Stephen King.
Well, I wasn't going to go Stephen King because this one's more of like a younger guy.
Yeah. Well, Stephen King was young once.
Jason Recolak.
Well, yeah, Jason Recolak, stuff like that. But then it was like for a YA author, I hate to say it, I pictured Lynn Painter. Millie as Lynn Painter.
I don't know.
I can kind of see that.
Because she mentioned that she wrote YA contemporary. That she did do a dragon series just to pay the bills, but that her heart was more in the romances of high school and being swept away. So my brain went, Lynn Painter, who wrote Better Than the Movies.
I don't know that one. I kind of imagined her a little bit like Trisha Levenseller, honestly.
I could see that too.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because she I feel like Trisha Levenseller seems so nice, like just a very pleasant, happy person, very nice, like wanting. Yeah, that's kind of what I was imagining a little bit, but I feel like
Jennifer L. Armentrout.
I don't know.
A little bit.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her. So.
Or another one that popped in my head, even though body type wise didn't work, age wise wouldn't work. But when they started talking about her possibly like plagiarizing, the joke popped in my head of Tracy Wolf. Because the Crave series.
Oh,
there was a controversy that she stole that from another author.
I actually think that the argument in favor of it being plagiarized was pretty solid because you see these come up a lot where you're like, they're just trying to get their buck, their 15 minutes of fame. But that one, I was like, oh, I could like see that one going to court and actually being a thing.
And well,
there's also a thing between
they ruled in Tracy's favor.
Yeah, and there's that thing between Victoria Aveyard and Lauren Roberts about how Lauren Roberts kind of ripped off the Red Queen series.
Well, there's also Cassandra Clare and that one author from like the 80s, the 70s or the 80s, that she said that she ripped it off for her entire series for Shadowhunters.
Dang.
Like she even kept the same names.
Okay, if you're gonna rip off, at least change the names.
But I'm like, but in my head, is there really an original idea?
No.
We've gotten so many books that someone had to have wrote something.
Yeah.
I feel like the only author that really was like solidly an author in my head was Pierce Brown as the sci-fi author. Like the other, like, oh, I could see this or this. Yeah. Like that one, I actually didn't think of any others. That was the only person that I thought of for that one.
Same.
I was like, because I've seen pictures of Pierce Brown and stuff, and I could see him being like this dude bro type character that likes to run. Let's take off my glasses and go running.
And I'm very proud of the fact that I have a lot of muscles, even though I'm an author and people think I'm really hot.
Yeah.
That's the vibe that I get. Like, I don't know. He could be an actually very pleasant, nice guy. I've never met him. I've seen him.
If the only other author that pops in my head does not write sci-fi, writes YA contemporary, but that would fit for the body shape, attitude, and everything, is Daddy Zintner. Is Jeff Zintner.
I apparently don't know any authors. I feel
he wrote The Serpent King.
I've only read one book from him.
Oh my god!
The Goodbye Days, one I think it was called, that I read.
Yeah, Goodbye Days. Serpent King, you would think would be a fantasy, but it's not.
It does sound like it would.
It's about a kid whose dad was the preacher of those weird Christians that pray to snakes. Like they hold the snake in their hand.
Oh, like the Moses thing.
Yeah, it's like, you won't bite me because God says you won't bite me. Blah blah blah.
Oh,
blah, blah.
I just looked up a picture of him. I totally see what you're getting at here. Yeah.
Literally, the internet calls him Daddy Zentner, is what the book world refers to him
Kind
as.
of funny that the book world is so starved for like attractive male authors that is their guy. Like he's perfectly fine looking.
Well,
but
he's been compared to Pedro Pascal as
absolutely
like
not.
no, as in like the popularity of being he is the book daddy, and like Pedro is like internet's daddy.
I thought you meant look wise, and I was like,
oh God, no, not look wise.
No, I'm gonna have to say no.
But Jeff is so nice because I have interviewed him for Season-a-thon.
I do like his tattoos.
He's also in a band, and he plays the guitar and stuff like that. So my brain, I could picture Jackson being sort of like him. Just I went Pierce Brown more because the sci-fi. Because what if Red Rising got canceled after the second book?
Yeah. Yes.
Could you imagine?
I can't imagine. I feel like his people would riot.
Probably.
The thing is, though, I feel like Pierce Brown. Wow, we're way off topic. Do we want to go down this road, or do we should probably talk more
Let's
about
go ahead. We can go down this road. It's us.
I mean, we do this all the time on our channels. We veer off into unknown territory.
I don't think we have anything more to talk about the book, anyways.
No, we've been.
We can wrap up the book talk if you want. I don't mind. I mean, I think we all kind of really decided we're just very middle of the road on this one.
Yeah, like it could have been good, and there were parts that I actually really, really liked. Like I think that was a really cool way to do it. But it just
I think it was a good setup. I just don't think it was fully fleshed out completely and didn't have like plot twists that were like twisty enough.
Yeah. Amanda, our rule doesn't apply. It has a house on a cliff next to water.
Oh,
it
really?
doesn't apply for like inside the key. It is a house on like that island cliff in front of water. Does not apply to us. we have this thing where we think any book with a house on a cliff next to water, when they're thrillers, most of the time they get 5 stars from us. So we're trying to see if that's like a legit
thing. Is there a Riley Sager one that has a house on a cliff next to water?
Yeah,
that would be started it.
That would be Tool. The only one left.
That's the one that started our theory.
Because then the Daisy Darker, we got close. Like I gave it a 5, you gave it a 4.
I gave it a 3, I think.
Oh. There was another one that we matched on that was a house with water.
Yeah, I just can't remember which one that was.
And we've been talking about possibly doing like a vlog style of us trying to figure it out.
Cliff. I've been Googling this.
I mean, I've been all over the board.
Oh my gosh. I honestly, yeah. Okay, the only one left. The last house on the cliff. Okay. Apparently we're getting very, very literal here. Okay, they are not.
If you have a list of more that you could think of, feel free to send us a list if you find more.
No, what's the one that oh my gosh, I need to like figure this one out because okay, I'm gonna Google it because I think I might have one. Have you guys talked about The Guest List
by Lucy Foley?
Yeah,
I haven't. I haven't read that one yet.
I've read it. I really loved it.
House on a Cliff Next to Water. I was right.
Oh my God. The Murder House by James Patterson. I gave that 5 stars back in the day.
Look at
I've never read it.
This is fun, actually. I like this.
So yeah, we kind of want to do like each of us like choose a bunch of books and like us do a vlog and see how many of them give 5 stars.
I like it.
So far, I think for me, there's only one that's been 5 stars. That's the only one left.
I've given several with houses with water on it 5 stars. Because I gave Andre Pliego, whatever the hell his last name is.
I think it's Andy Pliego you're thinking of.
Isn't it Andre?
No, it's not Andre. It's Ande. Andy. Pliego. You are feeling invited. You're thinking of, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's Andy Pliego.
She's a woman?
Yeah.
I thought it was a male author.
Nope.
You are totally invited.
Which I gave that 5 stars. But that also has another trope that both me and Amanda like, which is the "and then there were none" trope.
I want to read that. I haven't read it yet.
Crazy. I just read "and then there were none" like right before reading this one. And I didn't even know. I didn't even do it on purpose. Like I did not even know.
That's funny.
For a readathon, and I'm like, oh, it's short. One of my Patreons had just read it for this readathon. She loved it. I'm going to do it. So I read it. I'm like, oh, this was so good. And then I jump into this one. I'm like, wait a second. Like I feel like I've done this before.
Guest list has that trope. And then there were none.
Obviously.
Not and then there were none. Hold on. The only one left has that trope.
Kind of, sort of. I wouldn't say completely, but like.
No, that's the whole reason why Nikki didn't like it, because it had the "and then there were none" trope. Because she hates "and then there were none." Yeah. Anytime that trope's in it, she gives it a 2 or lower.
It's anytime we see a book like that, we tell her to stay away from it.
Yes, and when she sees it, she usually recommends them to us.
For example, I haven't read it yet. It's on my shelf, but I have The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. That's also "then there were none" trope.
It's like
it's one of the few "and then there were none" tropes that I do not like. I think there was too many characters, too many storylines, too much crap that shouldn't be there.
So I'm curious to see if I feel the same, because a lot of the times, Clint and I feel the same towards most books.
Because that book, I do believe, that book is in the unhaul pile in the closet.
Do you feel like Murder on the Orient Express fits in there?
I would.
Okay.
No. I've seen the play, but I haven't read the book.
Cool. I've read I actually really loved the book.
I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie.
I've read. Oh, you haven't read the book. Okay. Well, you can't read it now because that gives it away. But you already know what happened. I guess you could read it now, but I feel like thrillers are not as fun once you know.
I do want to go back and read more Agatha Christie. I had started with the Miss Marple series. I've read the first one of that.
I think I've read Hercule. I've read Murder on the Orient Express, and then there were none, and Roger Ackroyd. Murder of Roger Ackroyd. I really liked and then there were none, and Orient Express. I did not like Roger Ackroyd.
Yeah, there's also that book that you loved, Clint, She Left by Stacey Gray. You have
yes. Okay. My brain went, Stacey Gray. Who the hell? I know who we're talking about now.
Yeah, because I also read it and I was not really a fan. But
I loved it.
Yeah, but you loved it.
Like, we tend to align more on books than we disalign.
Yeah.
Except, apparently, when it comes to romantasy sometimes, one will be her all-time favorite. It'll be one of my least favorites of all time.
Give me an example.
Like, Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Roerich.
Okay.
Is my most hated book of that year because of one particular scene, and it makes me question the author, and it makes me want to have a conversation with the author face to face.
I gave it 4 stars.
Because when you tell me something is supposed to happen off page.
Oh, this is the one that you've talked about this about. Yeah.
And it happens on page, it's going to piss me off.
That's fair.
I don't care if it's a more of an implied scene than actually happening. I know what the fuck's happening.
Yeah.
And The Stars Are Dying by Chloe C. Penaranda.
I
recently got the 3rd book because I want to continue the series. I've only read the first one, but I have the 2nd, and I recently bought the 3rd because it gave me vibes of Powerless by Lauren Roberts, but better.
I really want to read Red Queen now because I finished the Powerless series. Well, I think I still have one novella left, but whatever. But I want to read it because everyone says that it's Powerless is like a legit ripoff of Red Queen.
Yeah.
So I want to read Red Queen and see what I think.
I read the first one like ages ago. And I think I started the second one, but I don't think I ever finished the series. Mm-hmm. But when you do decide to go back to it, let me know. I'll join you because I've been wanting to like start over and get into because I have the whole box set. So I do want to go back into that series at some point and actually finish it.
I attempted the Red Queen way back in the day, but then ended up DNFing it because I think it was more of a me thing, not the book thing. Because I was in a mode of I wasn't reading fantasy.
No.
Right.
But I gave her my copies, so we still have in this house the copies. So anytime I unhaul, I always let my roommate go, here, go through it. I'll set these off to the side. You won't read these. These are your genre. These are not your genre.
Yeah.
Also, Victoria Aveyard is coming out with a new book soon called Tempest. It's supposed to be like a pirate romantasy that I'm also interested in that one. So I could reread like the Red Queen series. I think it'd be fun to like do like a vlog reading all of her books up until her new one and then read the new one and see how it compares. If it's better or not.
I'm intrigued by the Tempest because I've also heard that it could be a retelling as well of Shakespeare's The Tempest, which is my favorite Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
Like I read that somewhere that it was inspired by The Tempest as well. So it's like my brain is like
that I did not know.
Intriguing. Please tell me more.
Cool. I actually like that. Okay.
I can make that Fiction Falls pick sometime.
Well, if we do what we've been thinking about for next year, it could be very interesting for everybody.
It could.
Do we want to wrap this up and then?
Yeah, I guess we've talked.
We've talked the book to death. I think literally.
I can show you pretties.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's cool.
I think we're all pretty much at the same rating, like a 3 stars. I don't know.
I'm just sticking at a 3. It's middle of the road. I don't feel like it deserves less. I don't feel like it deserves more. It's like one of those like, thank you for writing this.
Yeah. Like exactly why someone put this in the giveaway. So that's where I got mine. It's fine. I read it, but I'm never going to reread it.
Yeah, mine may go into the unhaul pile too.
Probably. Yeah, same here.
I almost never buy thrillers anymore though because I don't reread them very often, so I don't see the point in having the physical copy.
I reread a lot of thrillers, but mainly it's my YAs that I reread.
I love that. Yeah, no, I feel like once I know the twist, it's not as exciting for me anymore. But
like I just sometimes I crave the ridiculousness, so I just reread a YA thriller when I need the ridiculousness.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like some people like don't reread any books, and some people like almost all I do is reread. So I feel it's just kind of like how you do.
But I hope everybody joins us next month for the VE Schwab along for Vicious, which here in a little bit, I'm going to the library and picking up Vicious from the library.
Yeah, don't buy it. After what happens.
I am not buying any more VE Schwabs until I know for a fact they get 5 stars.
Right.
I already own Vicious, but I don't have Vengeful yet, so.
Well, at least we're starting with the first book, so you don't have to worry about that one just yet.
Yeah.
And then for Fiction Falls, I hope y'all join us on my channel next Sunday.
Not Sunday, Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
What are you reading?
Sundays is Sprints.
Oh, Sunday is Sprints. Saturday for Heavenly Bodies by whatever their name is.
Imani Ariu.
That. I don't have a physical copy. I only have the audiobook.
Yeah, so that's what we're discussing next weekend for Fiction Falls. And then
we'll
going into September, we haven't put our announcements yet. It should be up tomorrow sometime.
If we both film tonight, if we do what we're supposed to do.
It won't take long. It's going to be a very short one because there's only 3 books we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're just filling in like for September, October, November because we take a break in December. But I know we haven't announced it yet. It will be just but in case you want to, if you end up watching this, for those who are watching, we will be reading Fallen Gods by Rachel Van Dyken for September. So for those who are interested, to get your hands on the copy. It has been up for quite some time, so it should be easy to find in the library, hopefully, if people want. It might even be on KU, potentially.
Isn't it the one with the dragon on the cover?
No. It's... Sorry, I just looked it up. It has like a deer on the cover.
Oh.
Antlers and stuff.
I have a physical copy. It's on my shelf.
It's North mythology.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Dark academia, urban fantasy, romance. Wow. Can we just like throw in any more?
Yeah.
Look, that is our pick for September, and Kaylani from Kaylani Simply Me will be joining us as a guest host.
And I won't say the titles for the next 2, but October will be werewolf, and then or wolf adjacent, and then November. All I'm gonna say is super popular fantasy from the year, and the book is purple.
And also, I think Stephanie's read it,
and may or may not have a bird on the cover and in the title.
Can I guess? I mean, you don't have to tell me if I'm right or not. But is it The Raven's Color?
Yes.
Yes.
I hope you like it.
And if you want to reread it and like, you know, pop in and talk about the book with us in November.
I think it would be a reread time for that one. When is the next book of that series coming out?
It hasn't been announced yet, I don't think.
I think the title
it might have been. I just don't remember.
Of course.
I will say also with
October 2027.
With the Schwab along, our next 3 books are Vicious, Vengeful,
and
Victorious.
Yes.
And then we'll
I think Victorious comes out in October, doesn't it?
Yes, which is why we're doing it in November. And then in December, we're doing the graphic novel for the Vicious, for the Villain Cycle, which is Extraordinary. And we're also doing VE Schwab's debut novel, The Near Witch.
Which I will read that one at least.
I'm excited for that one.
I'm very scared for
that one. I feel like I'm going in with fairly like mid expectations, right? Where like I'm hoping to just like really vibe. Like I'm going in for just vibes and I'll see what I think.
Yeah. So we have a lot of potentials of books coming up for Schwabalon and Fiction Falls. And if you're interested in any of them, please make sure you subscribe to both me and Clint so you can see all the updates that we have coming up.
And don't forget to subscribe to Steph as well. And while you're at it, Jackie, because I'm pretty sure they're already linked down below. But go subscribe to the ladies. They're amazing.
Jackie can be here next time. She's busy. She is a busy person.
Yes.
Yeah, she really is. But I want to thank everybody who was here, who came to stop by and watch. Even if we didn't have any of the comments, that's okay. We still had a good time. Yeah. But we have all kinds of fun stuff coming up. Make sure you watch out tomorrow for mine and Clint's Fiction Falls announcements. We're very excited for all what we have to come. And make sure that you stay up to date on all Fiction Falls by following our Instagram for Fiction Falls Book Club, because that's where I post all of our information for all of our dates and times.
Or you could join us in the Discord.
Yes, I will link the Discord. I'll try to link the Discord down below. Sometimes my Discord links don't always work, but we will try. I will attempt to. If not, you're on over to Clint's channel.
I will say our Discord, we just had our movie watch, which was super fun because we didn't tell anybody what the movie was going to be or what day it was going to drop. It was just super fun. And we did Death of a Unicorn.
Ooh.
Which
I think Steph would like that movie.
I was not expecting it to be that fucked up. But it was so good.
Really weird.
It's
It
evil
was completely
unicorn.
unhinged. So if you like an unhinged movie, it's perfect for that.
Unhinged violent unicorns. Listen.
But anyone who was here, thank you for being here, and hopefully we'll have some more updates for you guys later and all things Fiction Falls and Schwab alone. So thank you all, and we will see you all next time. So stay tuned.
In the broadcast. In the broadcast. Broadcast, are you going to end? In the broadcast.